Today we're popping up in one of the city's trendiest neighborhoods, the Meatpacking District. Here you can shop at many high-fashion boutiques, catch a bite at a fun restaurant, or just people watch. It's like being in an episode of Sex and the City. However, once you go up these stairs, there's a magical discovery, an urban oasis known as the High Line. The High Line is Manhattan's newest public park. Take a look. It's amazing to see the city from this point of view 30 feet in the air. Residents and tourists alike wander through a sky garden filled with tall grass, flowers, trees, and shrubs. It feels like a wild meadow right in the middle of the big city. The High Line was named after an elevated freight train that ran through this neighborhood. In the late 1800s, street-level trains ran along 10th Avenue. There were so many accidents that it was known as Death Avenue. Check out the urban cowboy that would lead the train, alerting people the train was a-comin'. To make things safer, the city built an elevated track in 1930. It was known as the High Line. Freight trains would bring their goods directly into warehouses without having an effect on street-level traffic or pedestrians. The trucking industry brought an end to the High Line in the late 1970s. The last train on the High Line delivered a bunch of frozen turkeys. By 1980, the High Line was no longer in use. It was abandoned, littered, and gritty. In 2003, the neighborhood rallied against its demolition. They had a dream that their neglected landmark can turn into a paradise. A group called Friends of the High Line led the charge to recycle the tracks into a public space, a peaceful park for residents and tourists to enjoy. To honor the history of the location, the design of the park included the old tracks, in the very same place where they ran goods in and out of this neighborhood for so many years. The tall grass and flowers mimic the growth of weeds that once grew around the tracks, turning something that was once an eyesore into a thing of great beauty. In June of 2009, the first phase of the High Line opened to the public. The High Line runs from Gansevoort Street to 20th Street. Next year, the park will be extended to 30th Street, making it 18 blocks long. PopUp New York received an email from I Am Ligro asking, do any of the old buildings on 10th Avenue have any interesting factoids? The High Line runs through buildings, like this one behind me, which was once an Nabisco factory. This is where the Oreo cookie was invented. There are many more unexpected discoveries, like the uber-trendy Standard Hotel, the sun deck chairs, and the 10th Avenue Overlook Amphitheater, a favorite spot for pics. So whether you need a quiet break or you just want to get a different point of view, pop on over to the High Line. To visit the High Line, jump on the A, 1, 2, 3, or L train to 14th Street, or take the C or E to the 23rd Street station. You can enter the park at Gansevoort Street, 18th Street, or 20th Street. For handicap access, there's an elevator at 16th Street. The High Line is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the week. For more information, log on to www.thehighline.org.